Hey guys, what is going on? My name is NoJ456, and if you missed my video a few days ago, I talked about the possible release dates, pretty much the average amount of time in between DLCs that, oh my. So in that video, we found that the average time in between DLCs was 27 days in between the Valentine's Day update, the Independence Day update, all of the different updates. The average time to the next one was 27 days, and we found that that was actually yesterday than the day I'm uploading this video. Basically, yesterday would have been the day, one day over the 27-day average, so 28 days should have been yesterday. So that's when the DLC on average should have came out. Obviously, it could have gone over, could have gone under, but that's on average what day it should have came out. But that's actually when they announced, that's actually a day after they announced that the Independence Day DLC was going to be ending in 1 week. That was on Monday. So basically this next Monday, Independence Day DLC is going to end. But the question is, are they going to be ending it on the end of the day or the beginning of the day? And the only thing that makes sense is that they end it on the end of the day. They don't want to say like, you have 1 week from now and then end it before the even full week is up. You end up with like 6 days and 20 hours or something like that. They're going to give us the entire day of Monday. So what does this mean? It means on that Tuesday, they're going to be removing all the Independence Day DLC. But something very, very interesting is that it's almost impossible to take out all of this content, at least not safely anyway. You can try to do it, but people will still like have glitches, stuff like that. It will not be good for the game if you try to just end the DLC and not have an entire patch for it. So what has to happen is that they have to update the entire game, and the only logical thing, the thing that you have to understand is that Microsoft has to go through an entire process, same with PS3, they have to go through an entire process to approve DLCs. You basically have to take a look at the entire patch, make sure it's not going to mess up anything fundamentally sound with the Microsoft Store or Xbox Store or PlayStation Store, whatever it is. They have to approve each individual patch that goes out. That's why it kind of takes a long time for things to get patched and not just hotfix. Hotfix can work too, but that's only on the online side. If you try to fix anything on like campaign or offline side, it usually does not work at all until they put out an update. The updates usually take a while, which is why things take a little bit to get patched sometimes. But basically what this means is that they can't put out patches just like every 2 weeks. They can't put them out every single week. So what is probably going to happen is next week, whenever the Independence Day DLC is actually removed, the next DLC will actually be added in at the exact same time. And what do you know? It falls perfectly on that time period of basically Monday ending, going to Tuesday around midnight, 4 a.m., which is usually when it comes out from my time zone. That is going to be when the next DLC is going to be put in, when the Independence Day DLC is taken out. So that's very, very exciting stuff. There's always kind of the possibility that they just take it out and then they give us a huge wait time in between the DLCs because they're planning something like the casino DLC, adding in a whole bunch of stuff. They have problems with it. There's always possibilities whenever you speculate. And even when they Rockstar confirm stuff, like how they confirmed Heist would be out in spring, we still have not received Heist. That is just ridiculous. And whenever Rockstar confirms things, it sometimes doesn't even happen. So you can't really expect, even if it is a very, very logical prediction, you really can't expect even predictions to come true with Rockstar. But there's always a possibility that it could, and there's a strong possibility actually. I think this is what they're planning. Whether or not it happens is a great question. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm about to go record some gameplay for this video. I'll let you guys know what I see, and then if there's any other new stuff coming out soon. So anyway, my name is NoJ456. I will see you in the next video, and goodbye.
Subscribe to Notch.